Hi everyone, let's do the pre-market analysis session for 26 September, Friday. So yesterday I took one trade on ES. If you zoom out and if you look at this particular move, you can see that ES created an all-time high, and this was the exact area from where the price went and created a new all-time high. So when the market opened, I had marked this particular wick as a good strong demand area. Firstly, because that's where a big move was initiated. And then you can see that as soon as the market opened at 7 p.m. IST, the price came to that exact demand area which I drew and then gave me a big move. And this is exactly where I took my trade because I had a confirmation in my order flow, and that is why I took it. So somewhere around here I took the trade. I entered over here and my stop loss was below these lows, and my target was this particular supply area. So I booked somewhere around a good 1:3, something like this. Yeah, this is where I booked. I entered somewhere over here. Yeah. The reason why I entered here was because, first of all, my first rule is that the price was in the zone which I drew. Secondly, I had an order flow confirmation. And thirdly, the volume was pretty good in that area. Let me just quickly show that to you. Yeah, so if you look at that particular move, then you can see that the volume was also pretty good, and the moment price came down, again you can see why I booked my target over there. The reason why I booked my target in that particular supply was because, again, the supply was very strong. I will show you. Yeah, if you actually look at this, you can see that a lot of volume was there near that supply which I drew. So I knew for a fact that if whenever the price comes there, it might just react and then go down. That is different, that price continued going up, but yes, that was a strong zone for me. And either ways, after the price touched this particular supply, it's been just oscillating. That is the only trade which I took. Let's just quickly start the analysis for today. Beginning with ES. On daily, we do not really have any zone. Let's check for 4 hour. 4 hour also, we don't have much. Let's just mark a supply somewhere over here. Let's go on 3 hours. Okay, so I might mark this particular candle also as a supply, because look at this. First there was an impulse candle, and then there's a resting candle, and then again there's an impulse candle. So I like to mark the resting candles as my demand and supply. I will mark this. This is the 3 hour time frame. Moving on to 2 hours. Yeah, nothing really. Let's go back to 1 hour time frame. Let's see the volume over here. One sec. I'm not happy with the volume in the zone which we've marked, so I might not be able to trust it, but let's see. Yeah, there is absolutely no volume in the area which we do, so it would be slightly risky only to take a trade from that area. Other than that, yeah, so this area, okay, it's actually not that bad because we do have a lot of volume. Look at this particular area, we do have volume. So I will keep that zone as it is. If the price goes there and gives me some sort of a selling confirmation, then I don't mind taking it. And you can also see how our zone is exactly where the high volume note was also there. That makes it pretty strong. So let's see if the price goes all the way up. Other than that, if I have to mark a zone, then no, that's all. I will just take a trade from there. Let's see if there is any supply. The price started pumping up right from this particular area, so I'll just mark that and keep. Yeah, so either price comes to the zone and gives me some sort of confirmation to buy, or the sell is more probable. Moving on to gold, we have nothing on daily. 4 hour also. Nothing really on 4 hour. Let's go to 2 hour. 2 hour supply has been touched, I guess. So here I have supply, sorry, demand. Let me check the volume. Yeah, I have a demand so there. Other than that, let me see the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, that's all. Maybe if the price goes down and then gives me some sort of setup. Previous day, you can see how yesterday the price came down, respected this particular demand and went all the way up. So that is the area from where price started going up, which means that it can be a strong zone of supply, sorry, of demand. Other than that, I would really like to mark something over here. Look at this volume spike over here. And do you see how this impulsive down move started from this particular candle, which is pretty much a very good and a very strong supply. So I will mark that and keep. And yeah, we have another supply somewhere over here. If the price comes there and then gives me a short side trade after tapping into these zones, then I would like to take a sell, because we also do have some sort of equal highs here which could act as liquidity, so price can just go and break these, touch the zone and then go down. So I look for short opportunities once the price reaches this particular zone. So yeah, that's it for gold as of now. I think these are my zones. Let's see what happens. Moving on to euro futures. Euro, I have a daily supply over here on euro, and 4 hour is pretty nearby. See, there's a lot of volume also here, so I will mark this particular area. We have some good supply with good volume here, so maybe if price goes there, and if I want to refine it, then I can refine it to this. Yeah, so can I mark this particular demand? Let me just check that. Yeah, the volume's pretty good here as well, so I can mark this. I'll mark this and keep. Either price comes here and gives me some sort of a short setup, or comes here and gives me some sort of a setup. Either ways, both are good, but I would like to see this one as opposed to this. That's it for euro. Moving on to crude oil, daily 4 hour, 1 hour. We do have some good demands on 1 hour. Yeah, this is the area where a lot of volume is constituted, so I would like to take some setup when price goes there. If I would like to see the POC, this is the POC which is there, the white line is my POC, and here I have a demand area right at the POC. I would love to see the price come, tap into the POC and give us some sort of a buy setup. Moving on to NQ. NQ is usually just ES, so I don't like to do the analysis on it, but yeah, same plan like ES. Okay, so that's it I have for today's analysis, and let's see what market AI says. Alright, so euro has an upside target, and what did we see? Yeah, so in order for the price to reach this, you can look for counter trend trades. Gold is also, they have given an upside target, and I would like to take an upside trade if the price comes here and then goes up. Other than that, it is okay to take this also, this particular demand, but I'm not very happy with the volume, so I might not. But it is completely it is a good zone, I guess, but I might not take this trade. But if you look at the context, what the market is doing, the market has been just rallying and going up. That is the context of the market right now. Then we have, do we have any news today? Alright, so we don't have any high impact news as of today, and yeah, so we don't have any US dollar high impact news, so I wouldn't care much. Speaking of the Trump tracker, this is my favorite feature on market AI, because a lot of times when we see violent moves on NQ and ES and gold, it's usually because of some high impact news, right? But then on that particular day there was no red folder news, and you're just wondering why did we have such a move. Sometimes it's because Trump has made a tweet, or he has said something in a particular meeting, and those are certain things which are not covered anywhere. So this is my favorite feature, and I make it a point to keep it in mind if Trump is giving a speech or anything. So yeah, right now the risk is low. Okay, so that is it for today. Let's see what happens. Thank you.